All right, this is definitely a standard around the Christmas time. I've taught like a million times. Fairly simple arrangement. I'd call this lower level or intermediate. Uh, One of the easier Christmas hymns you can pick up. I'll probably throw a tutorial out there for We Three Kings. I'd put that up there with the kind of easier ones. Um, but anyhow, let me go ahead and give you a sample performance, and then we'll go through it a little bit here. Alrighty then. So, we start off with this chord that looks like this right here. It's really just a G chord, but I don't even bother like holding the full G chord. My middle finger is going to be fairly stable, and I can kind of lean into this finger, and that'll make it. I've heard this compared to basketball, playing basketball. When you stop dribbling, you can leave one foot down and move the other foot back and forth. So this finger is going to stay here, and this finger will be coming on and off, right? I actually don't want to cover the E string at all because my melody note is, my second melody note after this D here is that open E, and then right back to that D. So it's easy enough to just hit it like this. And the ring finger just needs to come off during that part right there. Now this right here is a D chord. So that's an A note in the melody. And then this note is the same as that second fret note. And that's the same as that. And I just hop over here to a regular D chord afterwards. I kind of like it that way. Another solution that I might do, I might just emphasize this string and then and I can do that all in one zone. Right? And then I don't mind personally changing the rhythm to this part. I think it goes more smoothly on the guitar that way. However, let me play it with a more authentic rhythm, a possible alternate solution there. Let me see. I think I'll probably go. Okay, that would be better. So if I were to do that, I would go. I would go from the E note to the G note and then quickly drop that down again. So kind of with that basketball comparison, this is the stable finger, right? So. Sorry, extra notes in there. Let's see, where else would I look at? So this right here, once again, I like to use my pointer finger here, ring finger, and middle finger. So I've got 5, 7, 7. And that's smallest string on up. So 5 on the smallest, 7 on the next, 7 on the next. My pinky's available for this. It's going to look like this. Just kind of the pinky comes on and then comes back off, right? I like to just let that ring finger slide up, right? This is another spot right here. When I get this last little cadence, apologize. These nails take a beating. I am doing so much wannabe homesteading at my house that I'm just always doing projects and destroying my nails, so it doesn't sound real pretty. Um, See the way that middle finger stays? I call this a teeter-totter maneuver, by the way. It's like the middle teeter. And so just to show you that teeter-totter maneuver, that's right around there. That finger two stays on both of those notes. Finger 3 plays the 3, finger 1 plays the 1. And that'll do it nicely. Anyhow, this is really not a bad hymn. I've taught this to people who are fairly new on the guitar before, that practice the average amount, a reasonable amount, but not a ton. Beautiful little hymn. Side note, this is originally in German. And why would I bring that up? I bring that up, it's language of a lot of my ancestors. So 3 of my great-grandparents spoke German as their first language. One grandpa, I think, spoke German as his first language. And then when we were kids, we always thought he was actually born in Germany. And then 2 of them did speak Swedish also as their first language, but that's just a side note. But there's something kind of fun about doing stuff in the language of your ancestors. I would highly encourage it. I've definitely sung several tunes in German and made myself learn German fairly well. President Hinckley used to give a promise back when I was on a mission that if you went through the Book of Mormon in whatever language you were trying to learn, you would get fairly fluent at it. That the Lord would help you learn the actual language. He's like, you might not be perfectly fluent at it, but you'd be able to hold a conversation. So, and that's been my experience. I've been through the Book of Mormon twice in German, and I've been through it in several other languages, and absolutely, President Hinckley knew what he was talking about. So, Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht, alles schläft, eins wacht. I'm sure I sound terrible to an actual native German speaker. Schlaf in the Ruhe. But I recommend trying maybe some language of your ancestors sometime. If that's something where okay, so-and-so spoke this language or so-and-so spoke that one. Anyhow, yeah, have a Merry Christmas season. Hopefully that's a good one for somebody out there.